What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to CM Aviation. Hope you're on a fantastic day today, and today we have the GeminiJets June, July 2025 releases for you all. I hope all of you are excited for today's video, as today we have a very exciting GeminiJets release in store. Really eager to see what these are all about. A little late with the Airlines International Convention, of course, but still really eager to see what this is going to be all about. So again, hope all of you are excited for this. And with that being said, let's not waste any further time and go ahead and get started, everybody. I've seen a couple of these, but I'm sure they'll come back to my brain here pretty fast. Starting with the Airkin, the Cargo, Boeing 777 Freighter, Foxtrot, Golf, Uniform, Oscar, Charlie. Very good looking aircraft here, and always great to get these really cool international cargo wide bodies. So I'm sure this will be a popular offering, and I bet we're going to get interactive to go with it. So certainly very cool to see that right there. And there is the interactive as expected. Prices did go up once again this month, unfortunately. So it's just a part of it, but what can you do? So got to live with it. But yeah, 77 there for the retail and the cargo 777 by itself, but nevertheless the releases hopefully are really good, so we can certainly live with that. We do get another British Airways Airbus A380. This is going to be Golf X-Ray Lima Echo Echo, so really great to get another British Airways A380. These are very popular, so overall really glad to see British Airways knocking it out, and these will be in the fleet for quite some time. So this is a great time to get a British Airways A380 if it is of interest to you. So that's certainly a very cool aircraft to see right there. Very happy to see that going strong. Next, we're going to get a Delta Airbus A330-200, a very quality release. This is 852 November Whiskey. NG's done several of these lately, so it's great to see here that we're getting more Delta aircraft during their 100th birthday, which has been quite a year so far with all the celebrations and so forth. Regarding this particular aircraft, the mold is solid, and I think it will turn out really good. So eager to see what that's going to look like, and I know many collectors will be on top of that. So great to see the Delta 330 getting released here by GeminiJets, the 200 variant. Next, we have an El Al Boeing 777-200ER. This is for X-Ray Echo Charlie Bravo. Another very cool aircraft. Great representation here from the international scope. I think this is going to be a really popular offering. So another aircraft that certainly is going to be very interesting. And once again, it's cool to get all these different regions of the world here. So getting some Air France, getting some El Al. They're from Israel. Let's see what we have next here. We have the flaps and slots extended as well to go along with it. So a very interesting aircraft there. And once again, getting all the variety here in the 1-400 scale. So no shortage of opportunities there for El Al. Next, we're going to have the Iceland Air Airbus A321neo. Really cool to see this Tango Foxtrot India Alpha Alpha. Iceland Air, of course, about to debut these into the fleet. This is the Magenta Tail. I think it's a really cool looking aircraft. I'm eager to see what versions of this come out from different manufacturers. I think Panda could do a really good one here, and then obviously NG if they were to. So yeah, great to see GeminiJets getting on top of it though and going ahead and knocking it out, and I'll definitely have to put this on my consideration list. Yeah, a A321 MSRP is $65.95, so it's certainly a little tough, but we'll continue to stay patient with it and of course do the best that we can in all situations. JetBlue Airbus A320-200 November 547 Juliet Bravo and Forever Blue. This is, I believe, the first new livery that GeminiJets is doing. Really cool to see this, and this will certainly be another aircraft I think will turn out really good. And I haven't got a chance to get that Phoenix release of the fence tips, so I might swing in and get this if a good deal presents itself. So happy to see Gemini doing the new livery JetBlue 320. I think this is going to be a really big asset for many collectors. So great to see this, and also with the IEs, it should turn out pretty good. So eager to see what that's going to look like, and more JetBlue coming down the pipeline for GeminiJets, so that's awesome. And United Boeing 777-200ER. This is November 77022 in the Star Alliance livery. This does also have the Evo Blue title, so I'm definitely going to have to consider this. NG did the non-Evo several years ago, so great to see this now getting done here by Gemini. I just got the 767. That was a really good one, so it's really cool to see all these Evo United aircraft and Star Alliance livery coming out. We got the 737, got the 767. Now we got the triple here, and I bet they'll round it out with the 757 here pretty soon too. So yeah, that's a really cool aircraft, and I'll definitely have to consider it. We'll see. I just got a 222, so super thrilled about that. But I bet, you know, with this being, for me particularly, a little bit lighter most likely, I bet I'll be able to justify it. I bet we'll get flaps and slots. No, how about that? Whiz Air Airbus A321neo. It's Golf, Whiskey, Uniform, November Bravo. And yeah, really good variety throughout. These are super popular and great to get a normal livery Whiz Air aircraft. So I bet this one's going to turn out really well, and certainly very happy to see that. So overall, the 1-400s, really neat set. The United certainly sparks my interest along with the JetBlue and the Iceland Air. So we'll see what we're picking up out of this group, but certainly a very interesting release with pieces for everybody, and I think there'll be quite a bit for everybody to take away from that, so that's certainly strong. And then straight to our 1-200 releases, there's going to be some here that I saw previously, so I was eager to see these make it to the 1-200 scale. So I know many collectors will be thrilled about the Continental Indie 80, so really cool to see this. Absolute no-brainer after doing the Frontier, so obviously this is the Continental red meatball colors, so yeah, this is going to turn out really well, and I'm eager to see this. And Gemini's been on an absolute tear on the Indie 80 mold, making every single one possible, it seems like. So no doubt another really good offering here with the Continentals, so that's going to be a very popular aircraft, so awesome to see that. We are going to get the Cabana ATR 72. Great to see more of these getting released with the Antonov 26 previously. Now we have this ATR 72, so another very good looking aircraft, and certainly happy to get to see this one going strong right there. We got an El Al Boeing 737-800. This is for X-ray Echo Kilo Kilo. This is going to be a really good looking aircraft as well, and just like the 777, great to get variety all throughout the world. So this is another release that I think will be quite popular, so definitely nice to get to see it right there. And we also had the flaps and slats extended for good measure as well, so certainly happy to see this aircraft. And overall looking very sharp there with the livery and all the pieces to accompany that, so looking strong right there, very nice. We have a Frontier MD-81 to go with it, and it's the same exact registration actually. It's November 859 Hotel Alpha, so after getting the Continental, great to get the Frontier here that they did in 1-400 just a few months ago. So now the Continental will be coming out very soon. I definitely want to get that Continental 1-400. I actually think it's relevant for my model airport project. So yeah, that's certainly going to be convenient. So great to get both those in the same release. That would certainly be historic. We got the Jet 2 Airbus A321 Neo that we saw previously, 1-400 Gulf Sierra Uniform November Oscar. Another very good release. Love the colors on this, and overall I think it looks really good. So very happy with that release, and that should turn out really well. So overall very happy with that. We have the Midwest Boeing 717-200 making it up to 1-200. That's going to be very popular. November 920 Mike Echo. So overall really happy with this, and what a great looking aircraft. So awesome to see popular retro aircraft coming out in both scales, and this will be a very heavy month for our DC-9 lovers in 1-200. So happy to see that, and that's going to be a very good looking aircraft. So overall very happy with the results on that. And there's the Continental Retro for United on the Boeing 737-900ER November 75435. Very cool to get this coming up here in 1-200. This has been a popular one, and nobody else, I think In-Flight did it, so, but Gemini obviously a little bit easier to get. So yeah, really great to see them doing this here, and I think this will be a very popular offering, and I think timing was really well done. So we got that along with the exclusive here that nobody else has done the scale yet, Flaps and Slats Extended Continental Retro. So another aircraft that should look really sharp, and again, Gemini really doing a good job placing the timing of the releases. Better yet, we have the SAF. I would love this one, 1-200, just got the 400 though, of the United Boeing 787-9. Very good looking aircraft. I love the livery on this, and be excited to see this in Great Plains and upcoming airport updates. So very happy to see that there, and overall that's a very strong aircraft. Really good looking scheme, so very happy to see United going strong there. And of course, for good measure, we have the Flaps and Slats Extended, so you have two United choices this month in 1-200 scale depending on what you're looking for. So certainly happy to see that. We have the Montana Air National Guard Lockheed C-130H Hercules. This is really cool, 967325. Let's see if the tail is normal. Okay, the tail is actually really cool. So you have a bison right here, it appears. So that's in the mountains. So this is a really cool one. Definitely recommended if you're looking for a C-130. That's really cool, and I'll be on the lookout for this long term, because if a good price drop came up, I'd love it for the tail. But recently I got one, so that was really good for a good price. So, but that's just really cool that the Montana bison along with the mountains on there. I think that's really cool. So really good release to finish out the June-July 2025 releases. So yeah, overall I think this was a really good set. There's definitely going to be a couple aircraft here that I'm considering. That United Star Alliance I think is the front runner, although the JetBlue and Iceland Air are certainly on the table, so very happy about those. I think there's some really good diversity in this release, and I think there is an aircraft for everybody, which you really like to see. So definitely really good variety here, and I would anticipate that this would lead up to a pretty big August release here, considering this was a combo set, so definitely makes sense there. Regarding 1-200, a very heavy throwback month. The Continental, Frontier, and Midwest will certainly be very popular among collectors. although the Uniteds are really great for anybody that's interested in those, along with the C-130 Hercules. I think will also be a good one, and then a little bit of international variety too, of course, with the El Al's and the Jet 2. So there is some good variety, but still a pretty heavy US emphasis. So this was certainly an interesting release. Eager to see what it's going to look like moving forward. Hopefully the tariff situation will get balanced out, so we're able to get back to consistent releases. But overall, I think there's a bunch of good pieces to like here, and there's definitely going to be some that I'll be considering. So feel free to let me know what you're getting in the comment section below. And with that being said, everybody, that'll do it for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do you love and love you? Do my name is CM Aviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as CM Aviation is signing off.